That ground's already saturated, making for mushy conditions out there. We have a wind that could come through and just snatch those trees right out of the ground, in addition to, yes, power lines and pole lines being impacted as well. We do have some high wind watches and warnings in place. We'll break that down this morning, but note that we do have the possibility of some lingering showers with our low pressure still sitting offshore close enough to bring us in some of that precipitation. Portions of the area, especially north and west, may see some wintry precip across the area. As far as those winds, we're talking about anywhere with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour. Moving into tomorrow, the winds will not be letting up. The moisture will stick in today, but the winds are expected to gust as high as 50 miles per hour. Moving ahead to next week, things become a lot more pleasant. In fact, we are flirting with the possibility of seeing a 70-degree in the forecast by the time Friday arrives. Here's a look at our today highs and our averages. Usually we're in the upper 40s to the mid 40s, but you'll see today we're coming in really close to that. We're expecting to hit that 48 mark here across the city. Along the island, temps very close to their seasonal averages, and along the Jersey Shore there, temps also expected to be very close. Our winds this morning sustained, going anywhere from about 5 to 20 miles per hour. Wanting to point you towards our gusts. Our gusts are what are going to be the issues today. You'll see very blustery conditions out there, primarily pushing out of the west at about 25 miles per hour for the second half of the morning. But again, at the height of our winds today, we're expecting to see them go as close to 40 to 45 miles per hour. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. Very scattered activity out there. Low pressure is sitting offshore, but again, it is close enough to give us that wraparound moisture with those southwest winds there, and that, northwest winds, and that's what's allowing for the back edge of that moisture to actually hit our area. So this model here, I believe it's overdoing it a little bit, but still going to break it down for you. We're starting off mostly dry, but again, by the time this afternoon arrives, the possibility of seeing some scattered activity, and again, not expected to linger in through the late parts of the evening, but very possible to see some of the area pick up as much as a tenth of an inch more, in addition to what we've already seen from yesterday, 1 to 2 inches. Where does that put us since the beginning of the year? We're definitely well above our averages for this year. In fact, close to 4 inches. So far, we've received just over 11.5. Tonight, temperatures in the 30s across the area. Tomorrow, temps still in the 40s. It's when we get to Tuesday that things start to calm down, but also warm up in the 50s as well as the 60s.